So, ladies and gents, pay attention because as we approach Valentine's Day, we know December is the father of September babies. So, February, give us what?
February is October.
No.
It's
September.
Yes, no.
September
December.
from December.
Is the father of September babies.
You knew that?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Carnival time.
Yes,
A lot of things happen. So,
carnival. So that's
yeah.
December.
So,
So then
September.
September.
December is the father
Yes.
of, yes.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
And we just came out of that.
September.
Yeah, so we know September what's going to happen.
Right.
But in terms of February, the month of Valentine's and all the different things and all the folks buying
So
their
looking at
love
November.
package and sharing, what are we going to get?
What?
November, December. November, December. It's almost
Okay.
like a circle, but you have to understand that. And despite the fact that this is a love month, that
It's a
people
love month.
express love and show love and share love, but it's not only love that is being shared or expressed. You know, in the act of expressing and sharing, people can actually not only get pregnant, but also can share and receive STIs, and share and receive friends for life that they can't get
some
rid of.
years ago that I just loved. It was like what we call 4 in the morning. And this man is going back home and his daughter said, Daddy, what did you bring home?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Before you continue, though, in defense of the ladies, when we were speaking about getting it in your throat, the gonorrhea, etc., I just want you to know it's not just the act, because we love that. It's just that you have to do it
Love what?
safely.
Oh.
The others, oral examination,
Education to me.
the education, the communication, anything that you do with your mouth, ladies love, but you just have to protect yourself.
Bag of sugar, are you listening? That's a friend of mine.
Just do it safely.
Yes, so as I was indicating, we have the sharing of love and expressing of love. I want people to understand that December, we just came out of December, and Santa was around sharing things. And Santa did not only share gifts and money, he also shared STIs. All right, February is here as well, and we have the love box. All right, what are they sharing and what are you receiving? As we rarely would indicate when we are giving counseling and also, awareness, education session, we let them know, people know that nobody actually give you HIV. You actually receive it and collect it.
Okay.
It was a real action.
Apart from being with the secretariat or function, is there any particular reason why you're here today? Other than it just being February and it's Valentine's Day. Any particular reason that would prompt you to want to be here today to speak to the public?
You want to say
I
something?
said that. Let me reiterate. It's a love month, and people would be expressing their love in a number of ways. And one of the ways is making love. Having sex, plain and simple. But with the increase in STIs,
That is what it's going to cost.
we would like others to remember that with all the love that's going on, there is no true love, there is no affection without protection. And a lot of people would be doing a lot of things in the name of love and trust. And HIV is passed on through trust. And we just have to understand that whereas we expect our partners to love us, it must first begin with us, that we got to love ourselves enough to protect ourselves. I cannot depend on my partner to protect me. Protection is an inside job, and we'll speak more about that as time goes. Right. Responsibility.
So is it fair to say that once there are no protection during copulations, you have to hunch over? Those moments of ecstasy can end in the cemetery, infecting the unborn, making children orphans, Right.
There's a ripple effect of decisions we make, and you see the fact that, yes, thank God that we have achieved mother-to-child transmission. We have eliminated that. In fact, we are one of the very few countries that have achieved mother-to-child transmission elimination.
I want to repeat that if you can, please. We are one of the
very few countries.
You talking about St. Kitts and Nevis?
Yes, St. Kitts and Nevis we have achieved elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV.
Okay.
All right, and that is a very big achievement, because even bigger countries, more advanced countries than ours, have not been able to achieve that.
So why are we not seeing a reversal in the numbers instead of an increase of cases?
Good question. If you look at it, despite the fact that aspect have been achieved, the other aspect that falls back to the acts, and not the fact that the knowledge is not there, but prevention. Prevention is one of the major way we can actually eliminate the increase. The increase is because persons are not that they're not only informed, but are also not actually adhering to prevention measures, like the use of condoms.
So what you were able to achieve in terms of the mother-to-child transfer, that became due to science? But in terms of human behavior, we've not really modified to the extent where there's a halt or reversal in the numbers, but an increase.
Yes, I would say behavior actually is still a thing we're working on. Behavior change is one of the things we're still working on. Science have advanced itself to a point where we are right now, achieve what we've achieved. But human behavior is what we have to continue working on and ensuring that we achieve that.
Sorry. Come on.
Okay, and from my observation, I realize that it's definitely human behavior. People are choosing not to use condoms. We are doing the testing, and there are questions that are being asked. How do you use condoms? And 90% of the time, no, I don't. And I don't think it's because of lack of knowledge. I don't think it's because I don't know of the STIs or the HIV that is out there. In my personal opinion, I think people are being ignorant.
Deliberate.
Yes, deliberate. Okay, because they know that HIV is out there. They know how it's being transmitted. We are doing our jobs in going out and educating them. We are going into the schools. We are going into the workplaces, and we are educating these people. But they come, do you use condoms? No, I don't. Sometimes I do.
Skin to skin.
Skin to skin, they prefer it raw. They don't want to use condoms, but isn't it better to use condoms and live a long, healthy life than to be exposing yourself to HIV and have to take a pill every single day?
So would it be fair to say that there is no longer a fear of the detriments of AIDS, HIV, as in former times, when it was actually right in your faces, and there were these huge campaigns out there, and people were okay, but you guys are still here, you're present, and you're addressing all the various demographics, but you're still seeing an increase in the numbers. And so this particular month, he is saying, hey guys, halt, pause,
Hold on.
put on a jacket. You remember Saya's song some years ago? Wrap it in a plastic bag? Here's what, we're going to pause at this point in time to give credit to our sponsors. He's not with us. He's want to take a station break, Jamsta? And then when we come back, we continue with this very important discussion.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
What has you so happy? My home internet just got upgraded and I didn't even have to pay for it. What? Which network you have? Flow. Now I can get the fastest fiber internet in St. Kitts and Nevis for the lowest price. Fastest internet for the lowest price? What's the catch? No catch, my friend. 300 megabits per second for just $135 a month. With Flow, you truly get the best internet experience around.
Switch to Flow for the fastest fiber internet at the lowest price. Visit a Flow store today. Conditions apply.
Building supplies, electrical supplies, furniture, appliances, carpets and tiles. It's the company where you can get it all. All at TDC, home and building decor. From lawn and garden, the TVs and stereos. All at TDC, home and building decor. Come on down.
This is the big one with a message for the nation. Of all the many calling programs in my country, if you want to talk popularity, it's 98.9 Win FM. Voices with Mr. Paul Ferguson. Calling on any topic you choose. He invites you to express your views, but you're not to call people's names, to slander or defame. But here's where the thing get controversial. Try telling him things really crucial. Even though you are armed with the fact, he tell you plain that he can't substantiate that. At our state-of-the-art health center, there was no backup generator, and so due to a power failure, a baby died in the incubator. Same time doctors in the theater performing a real delicate procedure. But before the caller could explain further, in jumps the moderator, and he said, I can't substantiate that. I really can't substantiate that. Does it really mean it is not a fact? All because Fergie can't substantiate. Come again, I can't substantiate that. I really can't substantiate that. Does it mean it is not a fact? All because Fergie can't substantiate that. Play the song.
We want to say welcome back to our viewers and listeners from around the globe. I can say that with the folks in the studio today, we can really substantiate what we're speaking about. Okay, Chris Collins up in Sheffield, if he's home at all. In the UK, he's logged on to the program. We want to wish him all the best for Valentine's. He's not really concerned about the whole thing, but when it comes to eating. But be careful what you eat. Okay, right?
Just make sure that you put on your
He don't speak French, but he eat French. A different story. So yes, we're back with the program talking about the prevalence and increase in HIV and AIDS. And there were even some talks in the last couple of weeks about cases in the schools. Younger folks in school presenting with HIV. Any update on that?
Yes. In respect to that, of course, there is an increase in not just STI but also teenage pregnancy in schools.
Teenage pregnancy.
And we see that that's prevalence is something we're working. In fact, the National Health Secretariat and Ministry of Health are working so hard to ensure that we agitate behavior change. You know, sometimes it's not because they are not informed, but due to the fact that adequate information is not passed on to the young people for them to understand. Perhaps, as you say, fear could agitate a little bit of fear for them to understand that decision they make now that seems to be silly might be a decision that will affect them for the rest of their lives.
Question is, were there time in our society when that type of information was more available and part of an education drive at the school level? Okay, so they're not really into it. Was there a time when this was standard?
I want to believe that, yes, the family health live information